You can know the state of the country you're in many, many ways. Here's one key indicator. What are they putting people in prison for? What are they trying to put people in prison for? And ask yourself a question. Are you living in a country of laws or a country of moods? And there's a good way to figure this out. It's a very, very simple way to figure it out. It's almost elemental. I'll tell you about this in 1 second here. There's an elemental fact of your body. Because of the way our food system has been designed and the way it's been perverted, there's some things you don't get. 80% of Americans are short on magnesium, which polices about 600 biochemical reactions in your body, 600 of them. And if you're short on magnesium, they're not being policed well. This includes sleep. It includes dealing with anxiety. It includes making sure that your bodies absorb food in a proper way, that they eliminate the food byproducts in a proper way. Magnesium Breakthrough can help you with this. I take it, and when I do, I sleep better. I sleep through the night. If I wake up, I go right back to sleep. It's not a sleeping pill. It causes relaxation. So take it a couple hours before bed. Second is this. You probably are not producing as many amino acids in your bodies as you would have if you were eating a strictly biblical diet. So you can use a digestive enzyme like I do, Masszymes. This has gone through 243 experiments to arrive at the final product, which was proven at a test at Berkshire International University in Bosnia to produce 1,200% more amino acids in people's bodies than people who didn't take it. Those amino acids are the opportunity to build and sustain muscle and to have digestive health. Third thing is P3OM. This is a prebiotic that makes sure your body is as good as possible at breaking down and digesting foods. There is a product stack available for Black Friday through Bioptimizers, and you can save 25% on that product bundle I just talked about. But that isn't the whole story. When you go to bioptimizers.com/Todd and you use promo code Todd, not only do you get 25% off that product bundle, you get a 365-day money-back guarantee. And when you go to bioptimizers.com/Todd and use promo code Todd, you have an opportunity to receive up to $100 in free gifts. So choose your health this Black Friday. Go now to bioptimizers.com/Todd and use code Todd to save an extra 10%, adding up to 25% total savings and a chance to have $100 in free gifts with this 3-product bundle. Bioptimizers.com/Todd, use code Todd. You can know the country in which you're living by looking at the ways laws are being used. Used. I didn't say enforced. I said used. Are you in a country of laws? Are you in a country of moods? We, right now, are on the precipice of becoming a country purely based upon mood, the mood of the rulers. At that point, laws are simply words on books, on paper. They mean nothing in regard to equal application. You cannot be in a representative form of democracy and have unequal enforcement of the laws. The Attorney General of Arizona is named Chris Mays. She is wholly corrupt. This is her talking about putting President Trump in jail. Now, why would they want to do this?
Bram Resnick, the political anchor and reporter from our NBC affiliate in Phoenix, KPNX, joins us. Talk about this breaking news regarding Donald Trump's comments that he made about Liz Cheney in Arizona last night. The Attorney General is responding?
That's right. I just spoke to Attorney General Chris Mays about 2 hours ago for the taping of my Sunday show. She told me she just gotten off the phone with her criminal division chief, and she was investigating whether what Donald Trump said about Liz Cheney constituted a death threat under Arizona law. I'll tell you, under Arizona law, it is illegal to make threats or intimidate someone. Can be charged as a Class 1 misdemeanor, Class 6 felony. Chris Mays told me they're looking into it. I asked her whether this was just political speech, free speech. She said we're checking to see if it crossed that line. But she also put it in the larger perspective. If you're here right now, you begin to understand how this place is ready for a high security event on Tuesday, an election. Our sheriff's office is talking about a no tolerance policy for protests. Chris Mays is activating all her agents. every law enforcement agency in the state is involved with protecting the vote, protecting voters. So that's Chris Mays brought that into the conversation.
So this is a horrible thing President Trump said, and he might face felony charges because it's a clear threat against Liz Cheney. It couldn't be more clear. The state's highest so-called law enforcement officer is involved. And here's a reminder of what Trump said.
And I don't blame him for sticking with his daughter, but his daughter is a very dumb individual, very dumb. She's a radical war hawk. Let's put her with a rifle standing there with 9 barrels shooting at her, okay? Let's see how she feels about it. You know, when the guns are trained on her face. You know, they're all war hawks when they're sitting in Washington in a nice building saying, oh, gee, let's send 10,000 troops right into the mouth of the enemy. But she's a stupid person. And I used to I'd have meetings with a lot of people, and she always wanted to go to war with people.
He said that she would have put us in 50 countries. You can examine the country you're living in by asking this question. How are the laws being applied? Are they dispassionate application of the laws on an equal footing, or are they mood related? In the case of the AG of Arizona, she has a mood. She's got an itch. She hates Trump. She loves power. So she's willing to pretend that what President Trump said there was about an execution rather than, hey, Liz, you go try being a soldier in a country made totally corrupt to serve industry. After all, Mitch McConnell said about the war in Ukraine, it's good for a manufacturing base. And Jesus wept.